So today's video is just going to be a little bit different. There aren't a lot of leaks right now. We're going to look at some of the things that we do have, but a lot of today might be me talking about the mental side of FIFA. There's a couple tweets, a couple things I saw that I want to address, kind of just discuss with you guys about the mental health side of this game, and we'll look at the market and talk about your guys' questions, of course. Also, for this video, I will have the 1 of 3 87 plus pick at the end of it, if you want to stick around for that. So we'll open that at the end. If you guys want to buy coins, you can go to mmoxp.com. The link is in the description. Use my code JFC at checkout for a 5% discount. And other than that upgrade, we did get the Luis Muriel SBC, and you know, Flare Plus, I really would like to know what Flare Plus actually does, because what the fuck does it do? Does anybody like know? Yes, if you read this, you can see what it says here. Well, now you can. You know, performs flare animations when contextually appropriate. Like, okay. Like, I use Socrates, who also has Flare Plus, and I noticed no like special animations with him while, you know, using him. Maybe I wasn't doing something right. Maybe you press L2 more often, but it says contextually appropriate, and you'd think they do some things once in a while, but I've never seen anything, honestly. So it sucks because anytime a player gets Flare Plus, it's kind of like, well, he basically doesn't have a playstyle plus. Like, literally, he's a card without one, and he's got good playstyles outside of that. He's got Travella Technical, Incisive Pass, and Finesse Shot, and the card looks good. It's just that the playstyle plus, which is so important, he basically doesn't have. And he's really cheap, so I can't really, you know, hate on that too much. It's just an 84 rated squad, no team of the weeks, no nothing, so he's very cheap. But yeah. So let's start off with the news and stuff that we've got. So team of the year voting does begin today, and hey, vote for whoever you want to. Vote if you want it just to be a FIFA team of the year, go for it. If you want it to be a performance-based team of the year, go for it. The only thing that I will say is, can we please God vote for Endler or Nadozi as goalkeepers, because they're like 6 foot. And the other 3 are not. So can we just do that for everybody, please? At least the women's keeper is actually usable. Like, that would be kind of nice. So yeah, make sure you guys vote today. I'll probably vote tomorrow. I don't know if it'll be in the video or not, but I'll vote tomorrow. And you vote for the men's one too. I just only showed the women's one, but the men's one is here too. And other than that, leaks and news, there's pretty much nothing. And let's talk about the market briefly here as well today, because a couple things happened. Well, one, if you bought fodder, congratulations, because it's going up. Well, in some ratings, it's really going up. I bought 88s the other day. I remember they were 15K. I was like, oh my god, they're the cheapest they've been in, I think, honestly, years, and they're up to 20K already, which honestly wouldn't surprise me if they go even higher. You don't even need to sell yet. 87s are up, 89s are up a lot, 90s are up a lot. So there you go. 86s are even up about 1,000. So if you had fodder, some of the higher rated stuff, congrats, it's doing great. We're gonna look at Elite's Twitter in a sec, so I was already on this page, but he has a couple nice tips, because he's like, you know, a very big market guy as well. I've got 2 tips for you all right now. Sell if you haven't yet, and be patient while the market crashes over the next 10 days. That kind of echoes the sentiment that I've been saying, right? You know, the market is just gonna be in limbo for all of this time, and usually you're just gonna see the floor drop out from under it. You know, it's just kind of a matter of time. Especially considering, you see, all of these top cards here are pretty much evolution based as well, which, by the way, we had another pump and dump today, and I'm changing the subject quickly, but we'll come back to the market here. Valverde, at one point today, you're not going to believe his price. If you look down at the graph here, take a look at this. He was 112,000 coins just about 12 hours ago. He was 112,000 coins. Evolution didn't come out, and now here we are. Listen, I know you guys probably don't need this advice, but if you do, see an investment on TikTok, if you see a leak already, it's too late, okay? It is too late. You're gonna be caught holding the bag like some of these people were, and you are going to get fucked. You're gonna buy that card from that TikTok thinking, haha, these chumps, they don't know the leak is coming. Little do you know, you are actually the real chump. Don't be that guy. Do not buy them, okay? Please don't. Okay, let's get into some of the mental health talk here. There's a couple tweets I saw that were like back to back that maybe just kind of triggered this video happening, right? This guy, you know, DMs Elite and says, you know, hey man, love the content. Can you pay me some money to buy the 4K store pack, and I'll pay you back on my payday? I'm really struggling to get Player of the Month Mbappe done, and this pack will really help me out. The issue is payday is after Mbappe is finished. I can pay you back the 30 pounds on Monday, and then the rest the Monday after. And he says, you know, FIFA points are cancer, gambling addiction, yep. And I know that, you know, this is not a point that most people get to. This is a very extreme example, but let's be honest here, this is what EA love. This game mode at its core is effectively a casino, and this guy is addicted just as, you know, a normal gambling addict would be, right? And if you are at a point like this, if you spend a lot of money on this game, if you're buying store packs on the regular, if you're thinking like this guy, and okay, my paycheck comes in a week, but I need Player of the Month Mbappe, you need to delete the game immediately. Listen, I'm not here to judge you on how you spend your money, right? You can, if you make a lot of money and you want to spend some money on FIFA points, like, go for it. I'm not going to be here to judge you, but you have to just be aware that they are trying to hook you on everything in this game. Adding to that, Matt Futt Trading says packing team of the years and that are cool, but I'm just as excited to not have to play Division Rivals again this year. Why is he playing Division Rivals? Well, he's just playing for the rewards. In his case, a little bit different because he's trying to save packs for team of the year, which is like a different story, but this case applies to a lot of people. If you are just playing this game for Division Rivals rewards and you absolutely cannot stand the gameplay and you're getting upset, angry, raging over this game on a daily basis, then something needs to change. You know, look at Nick's YouTube page. My worst loss after a decade of FIFA. My worst day of eafc 24. I mean, he hates this game right now. He hates this game, and he's different because he's making money on the game, so he's gonna keep playing it. But if you're like him and you absolutely cannot stand this game right now, you gotta just put it down. Take a break or something. Don't hop back on every single day playing all the games EA want you to. Speaking about EA here, listen, I'm not gonna claim I have the best ideas in the world. I'm not gonna claim that. I'm not gonna claim I'm just, you know, the smartest guy that knows everything about FIFA and that will make the game better, right? I'm not gonna claim that I know everything, but I will say that everything with this game right now is revolving around logging on every single day. FC versus daily play started to become a thing, where if you can't miss a day. You can't miss a day. You gotta play 3 games every day to get the 84.5 and the 100k pack, or sorry, was a 100k pack. Now it's an 86 times 2. You might say, hey, that's actually a good objective. We're gonna get rewards for just playing games. Well, why do you think they're letting us do this? And I'm gonna be really cynical here. The only reason this exists is because, one, it's going to give them good PR from us because it's the illusion that they're just giving us things for playing, right? But you know what this is actually probably doing here? Just adding another thing on top of this game to create more FOMO to make you log on every single day and play this game every single day and, well, get addicted to it to the point where some people's lives revolve around this game. Like, you get home from work and you might only have an hour or two to play, and I had to play these FC versus games. Like, people's lives legitimately revolve around FIFA, and EA is just sitting there rubbing their hands together because this is exactly what they want. Log on every single day and go to the store. Listen, if you all you have to do is be just somewhat conscientious of what they're trying to do, because you can make fun out of this game. You can make fun out of it. Play Division Rivals when you feel like it. Play FUT Champs when you feel like it. If you want to log on every day, then you sure can. You know, you don't have to not do that. I do it every day myself. But it's just the sort of preying upon people's vulnerabilities, right? This is what this game basically does. This is all it does. They do not care about your fun factor. They care about their fun factor, which is as much money as they can possibly make. That's really all that matters here. And how do they do that? Well, they go to their shareholders and they say, hey, we have this many people logging on every day. They make better store packs. People dropping hella money on the store this year. You know they are. I know I'm sort of incoherent rambling, scrolling through the menus right now, but listen, I just want you to be conscientious of the decisions that are made from EA around this game. And they are basically all against you. They don't make things easier for you without something being in it for them. Even the daily login upgrades. You want to be really like picky and really cynical right now? The daily login upgrades that are not a thing anymore, but even on those days where you put in 1 bronze, get all those great rewards, what are they doing? Gearing you up so that when those daily logins are not there, you come here and you check every single day. And to get people to spend money on your game, where do they have to be? They have to be an Ultimate Team. So if that's step number 1 for them, get them on Ultimate Team. How do you do that? Well, give them free shit sometimes. And here we are. We log in every day to check the content, right? And you might think I'm like analyzing this too much, but I promise you, they literally have psychologists on payroll. Their job is to do exactly this. They sit down to themselves and think, how do we get people back on this game? Is that not insane? They literally have somebody, possibly a team, probably a team. And I don't have official confirmation of this, but there were job openings in EA for psychology regarding around this very thing. So I guarantee you these exist. There are people's jobs, livelihoods that revolve around you being addicted to this game. Their route that they went and they chose to go was not, how do we make a better game to have them stay? Their route was, how do we trick their brain to have them stay? Which is sad. And most games don't do that. Some games definitely do. EA and FIFA are not the only ones, okay? They're definitely not. But that is the route they chose to take. And you just need to be conscientious of that fact, because that will help you. I'm not claiming to be Confucius or fucking Einstein over here, but if you're aware, you are being preyed upon or attempted to be preyed upon, it becomes easier to understand what's going on, right? And hey, if you don't want to play Division Rivals, you don't want to play Champs this weekend, then don't play it. Go play something else. There's more games out there. There's better games out there. And that damages me because you might not come back, right? Not to be like a moral grandstand champion, but your mental health is far more important than, you know, you clicking on my videos every single day because, oh my God, what am I gonna miss, right? Like, that's not good. Watch my videos, play FIFA for fun. Have as much fun as you possibly can, and be aware of what this game is and what EA are trying to do. And I say EA because I'm lumping them all together. You know, I'm sure there's people at EA that really care about this game. I guarantee you, but the majority of the devs probably really do care. A lot of this stuff is just higher up stuff, right? But okay, let me know what you think, of course. My rambling and ranting is done. I might have made 0 sense during that entire thing. I have no idea. I just spoke from the hip. Let's get into our player pick. I'm gonna do a nation reveal, actually. Okay, we're gonna nation reveal this. I just opened it. Obviously, as you guys know, the card designs are different this year, so I can't nation reveal it with my, like, the way I did it last year. If you guys are familiar with the channel, let's see what we can get. So we've got Italy, France, and Italy. Okay, so, I mean, I guess we could get Maldini. Pretty much all of Italy, besides Maldini's and L, right? Because Zola, Del Piero, and these guys are not that great anymore. And France could be like Zidane or something. So let's go with the first Italian. And now let's look at stats. We got 63 physical. Okay, this is probably gonna be Zola, isn't it? 89 dribbling, 85 passing. It is Gianfranco Zola. Okay, let's do the second Italian now, actually. We got 88 physical. That is not gonna be Maldini, is it? 90 defending, but it's gonna be like Nesta or something, isn't it? 71 dribbling. Yeah, 875 pace. Gattuso, Christ almighty. I have now realized that I was not built for this. France, 86 physical. Okay, don't be Trezeguet. Oh God, wait, 86 defending. Is this Laurent Blanc or something? Petite, maybe? Makalele? Who is this shit? Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, this couldn't have been worse. Let's just forget this ever happened. I'm picking Zola for Finesse Plus, and, how much is he going for? Like 100K, maybe? Okay. Yeah. On to the comments. First thing I'll say, shout out Morrissey. Morning Coffee, new JFC upload. Go subscribe to Morrissey. He makes great player review content. You got, like, tier lists, that kind of stuff. Evo players, good guy in the come up. Go check him out. Here's a very upvoted comment from my recent video. Let's read it. People will sacrifice all the fun just to get rewards. Even in Division Rivals where the rewards are trash, people still sacrifice all the fun just for the win. It'll never be the good old days of just playing and having fun. Even when you got slapped by pace abusers in FIFA 14, you still wanted to keep playing after. And last sentence, I've played for over 10 years and have never been this depressed playing the game that emulates the sport I love the most. Love from Australia. This will be a thing that just simply won't change while rewards are like this. Basically, people are addicted to packs. Division Rivals is the way to get packs. People will only play for the win. Not everybody, but a lot of people will be doing that. FIFA 14, there wasn't that, like, instant pack reward, the must absolute win mentality that this game has. That is also, I didn't talk about, bad for your mental health. I mean, no kidding. But they want that because you need to be winning every game, so you want to upgrade your team. If you didn't care you were losing a lot of your games because the game modes were, like, super casual, then they wouldn't like that because you wouldn't need to be fuming at every loss saying, good God, I need Mbappe now, which is exactly what they want, right? So also with that last sentence, I've played for over 10 years, never been this depressed playing the game. If you're depressed playing this game, like, I'm sure you have fun playing parts of this game, play those parts, okay? Take a break for a while. Don't have the FOMO. You're going to be enjoying the game so much more. If you're a guy who plays Division Rivals like every week because you feel like you have to, when you take those like couple weeks off and you come back, you might actually want to play it more now. You might want to come back on and play that game now. You might have that fire kind of reignited because games are supposed to be fun. Believe it or not, FIFA is supposed to be fun. So make it as fun as you can, okay? Make it as fun as you can. At user blah says, in some broken English, let me kind of paraphrase, I think, or summarize what he's saying here. He's saying basically that all these glitches and the broken gameplay creates more buzz and more talking, more advertising, more attention on the game. It's a nasty strategy, but works efficiently for them. If these glitches happen once or twice a year, people will ignore them. But if they keep happening every week, it's intentional. Seems like it's only a winning strategy for them. And I think this is almost just a byproduct of their incompetence. I don't necessarily think it's like a strategic thing because they care a lot. Believe it or not, they do care a lot about their image. They do. But this is more of a byproduct of there being no competition. That, yeah, it's good in one sense because it like creates buzz or attention around their game, but if there was competition, then it would be bad for them. And I could be totally wrong. Maybe it is intentional. But I do think that we'll know for sure if once they get some competition, say goals comes out, UFL comes out, whatever, even if the games aren't good and we see a lot less mistakes, then maybe it was intentional. I just think it's more likely that they don't know what the fuck they're doing a lot of the time. And last thing, at PS2 Forces, would love to see some of your gameplay. You'll see a lot more of my gameplay coming up soon. I haven't posted a lot of gameplay recently because I haven't been liking the game very much. And I feel if I don't put all of my all into content, that it kind of like reflects off in the video. If I'm not like enjoying what I'm doing, I don't, you know, have the energy for it, or if I don't have that genuine want to make the content, then I feel like it's easy to tell. But I really want to make tutorials to kind of help you guys out. I know this game is really hard for some people. People kind of feel like they're stuck at their rank right now. So I want to try and help people out as much as I can. So we'll be seeing those very shortly. But thank you for watching. There wasn't much information today to kind of help you guys out with some stuff, but hopefully you guys still enjoyed it anyway. I love you all. Next video very soon. Peace.